Awesome friends, and welcome. We're playing some Timeless, and the first ever Timeless event happened last weekend, I believe. And it was a 1K put on by Anz at MTG, and coverage, all good stuff. There it was an open event, and not Dublin. There's no L. Nicole Dubin. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm very very sorry, Nicole. Took down the entire tournament playing a Jund deck in Timeless, and kind of cool to see Blood Moon here in a 3-color deck. Blood Moon obviously a very very powerful effect in the format. Very very good at against Field of the Dead, and then just obviously locking people out. But can limit the amount of things you can play. Well, not here. Nicole's just like, nah, I'm just gonna play it all. So we get all the black cards here: Deathrite Shaman, Orcish Bowmasters, Tarmogoyf, Lightning Bolt, Thoughtseize. Kind of get the idea. We got 3 copies of Perilous Iteration, pretty awesome arena card. Red-green sorcery. Seek a card. That means to draw a card from a subset for all of you non-arena folks. I know that a lot of a draw at Timeless has been it's sort of like a paper format on arena. Well, a lot of these arena cards are really, really fun. This is one of them. So red-green sorcery. Seek means to draw a card from a certain subset of cards. So if I were to seek an elf card, I would just draw a random elf card from my deck. So if it seeks a card mana value 2 or less and a card mana value 3 or more, discard those cards beginning of your next end step. So just 2 mana draw 2 as long as you use the cards, and you're going to get one of these big boomers here. At least, one of them. So pretty cool card. Jarsel, another awesome arena cards. Really, really powerful. Lelia and Minkskin Boo are cube all-stars, very powerful as well. So just a solid, looking mid-range red-green, Jund deck in Timeless. And let's give it a spin. Let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
TSM, is that Team Solo Mid? This is I don't know how many esports people, right? On the play, chat coming out at me. Oh, I might have broken my finger playing basketball last Thursday. It's now been 5 days. It still hurts like all hell. It's all swollen and stuff. I don't know. I might need to go to the doctor. But McIntyre asks a big question in chat. McIntyre asks, you've previously said multiple times Historic is your favorite format. Has Timeless changed that? Too soon to tell. I think Timeless is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I think that we're in the honeymoon period of Timeless where, it's a brand new format. Everything feels wide open and stuff. I think that the power level of Timeless is pretty ridiculous. And a lot of these cards are banned for a reason. I think Timeless is going to settle in. Maybe give it a month or two. But after about a month or so of Timeless being a format, things are going to settle in. And you're going to remember why all these cards are banned. Because they are banned for a reason, So, a lot of fun right now. I think Historic's still a better format. I'm sure I'll still play more Historic in the future. For now, we're enjoying the beginning of Timeless and stuff, but I think it's gonna wane a little bit as time goes on, but we shall see. Obviously, it's gonna take 2. They play an Endaltha Triome. I think we just cast Armagoyf. It's Aggro 1. It's not particularly pretty, but non-red removal. Yeah, I'm just gonna Armagoyf, whatever. Just Aggro 1. Playing Jarsel for no value is not a very good idea, so just kind of chill. And then Bowmaster, we could just wait on it, I think. So, Tad Resub, thanks so much. Yeah, Deathfire Shaman is absurd. Just banned literally every format. Just an unbelievably powerful card. What do y'all think, though? Let me know what you think in the comments, obviously, or on chat. Is Timeless going to get boring once it gets solved? I think having a place for these cards on Arena is freaking awesome. I love it. It's brought in a bunch of the modern players, the paper players to Arena, which is super cool as well. I think I'm just going, in the long run, I'm going to prefer the fact that Historic is a much better Brewers format. I don't think Timeless is going to be a very good Brewers format. It's just going to be a really high power level, play with staples kind of format, which is still fun, obviously, but I prefer the more Brewer-esque format. So, untap Watergrave Saigyo. Interesting. I think it might just be another Goyf here. I kind of want to hold his land on the bin for Minx next turn. Yeah, let's leave up Bowmasters too, I guess. Let's check for 1. I guess we could have cast the Tarmogoyf. Because if they counter it, we could have gotten more types and stuff. But you also hold Bowmaster up too, I guess. Alright. I'm just going to say go. What do you got for me, friend? Maybe a brainstorm? It definitely scratches the eternal itch for sure, though, for your legacy of modern players out there, which is great. I've seen a lot of players who have not played Arena be much more interested in Arena because of Timeless. I think it's freaking awesome. So remember, all YouTube folks, also support the content. Hit that like button. All right, support the channel. If you want to see more Timeless, let me know. And I think we're just going all the way here. I'm trying to cast this Bowmaster. But yeah, hit that like button. Support the content. Let me know what you want to see in my content on the channel, etc., etc. I mean, opponent is just literally doing nothing. Second Jarsel. I mean, might be inclined to just fire a bolt off here or something, but let's just cast Tarmogoyf. I mean, just have no idea what they're doing right now. They have like Supreme Bird or something like that. We're gonna be very sad, but gonna leave up Deathrite Shaman and Lightning Bolt, I guess. Like bolting them doesn't actually make any more damage as I lose the land, so go. End step, Sauron's Ransom. So mini Factor Fiction. They reveal Tamio, Deathrite Shaman, 2 lands. We're gonna go for the Mega Bluffs. I don't think Tamio or Shaman are that good anyway, and I think they might go for the Gusto here and take these lands. He's going to the graveyard too, so pumps the things. Either way, it's pretty good for us, I think. So, all right, let's split our Factor Fiction piles. Let's see if we can get him to take the face down pile. Here we go. They snap the face down pile. It might have needed the lands, obviously, but they snapped it. So now Planeswalker, instant, and creature in the bin. So now my glyphs are huge. Damn, I'm smart. Maybe. I'm gonna go land verdict, but what pisses me off about Historic is there are buff nerf cards. I agree. I love Historic. I adore Historic. I love the moderating of the digital cards. I love seeing Crucius nerfed and stuff like that. Me a nerf for Scion. But I agree. I think that I was totally on board at first, but I am now completely off of the changes to paper cards. It's just too jarring. Agree. I strongly agree. But that being said, I still love Historic. Here's a binding. They're at 10. There's only 1 land in your graveyard, so binding a Goyf, sure. They shocked in the Foundry, not. So maybe they're like a Territorial Kabu. Territorial Kabu and Ransom go in the same deck now. Wow. They don't change. They're buffed and nerfed in Historic. All right, so they play a Kavu. We don't actually have an answer for that right now. If I could draw a land, we can go Bolt, Flashback Bolts. That'd be sweet. All right, just gonna untap. Or just draw a second Bolt. Sure, that works too, I guess. All right, so let's exile Delta. Make a red. Fire up Bolts. They could have a... okay, sure.
Game.
Could have had a Stubborn Denial there, but... So some sort of Zoo deck. I mean, they have Binding, but I think I probably want Blood Moon. We're on the draw. Maybe I want Blood Moon on the play. I don't have a draw. Let's see. Take the moons out. Take the moons. Bring in 2 pushes. Maybe Scavenging Ooze. Maybe Fable. Let's bring the Ooze. Let's try this. And then we'll see how they fetch in game 2, and we'll see consider bringing the Blood Moon's Bin back on the play for turn 3. Z says, any thoughts on Perilous Iteration? It's a pet card I'm playing around with. It's been good for you yet. I've only played Perilous Iteration before in the Phoenix decks in Historic, where it's incredible because it just tutors the Phoenix every time. I haven't seen it played more fairly, but it's a good card, you know. Murder's a Karlov Manor is going to be, yeah, that's going to be at noon. No enchantment removal for the Binding. I mean, like, it's kind of narrow, I think. you know, I have their binding. So why take a Moon against the 5-color deck? They have Deathrite Shamans. They have Leyline Binding, which answers Moon cleanly. They can fetch basics. We're on the draw. You know, like, it just, they're also kind of aggressive too. So, like, just not worth it, I don't think. Whereas we'll see how they play in game 2 and how they sideboarded and stuff. And in game 3, if we lose, we'll be on the play, which is important also. So this hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Hand sucks keeps. Hand sucks keep. Sapland, go. Here's Deathrite Shaman. How does Leyline answer Moon? They fetch a plains at some point. They just make sure one of their fetch lands gets a plains, and then they bind in the Moon. In Datha Triome. They also have Shamans too, so like they have a Shaman in play, it's not even that bad. There's a 4/4 Territorial Kavu, which is a little bit bigger than my Bolt. Unfortunately, if I had a fetch land here, I could Bowmaster Bolt, but I don't. So I'm just gonna play Land Goyf, I think. The old mini Goyf. Yeah, it's not ideal, but sure. Yeah, Kavu's obviously a pretty powerful card. You know, these Modern Horizon cards get a chance to shine in this format. Modern Horizons 3 is also going to be on this in this platform too, so. Would I consider if a timeless meta diverse? Not really. There are a lot of different looking decks that all play the same cards. It's pretty hard to do something that's not just like Deathrite Shaman, Bowmaster, you know, Necro Ritual, Field of the Dead, maybe a Belcher deck, maybe a Storm deck, you know? Alright, so they've opened up my Shaman. This is fine. Just take 5 here. So they get to loot or exile a card from a graveyard. They're going to exile their Windswept Heath. Sure. That's fun. You got me. Exile your own graveyard. Powerful. Take 5. 15. Alright, thank you. So you go. Alright, we draw another basic, which is kind of wild, actually, but, alright. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna cast another 0-1 Tarmogoyf here, I think. Draw a fetch land, our hand opens up pretty well, but, yeah, this is not ideal. They could have a Bowmasters here. That would kind of suck. Well, they probably would have killed my Goyf in response, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna play this Tarmogoyf and say go. Into add Manamorphose. It's a pretty busted card. Sauron's Ring. These they are playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Oh. Alright. Niv-Mizzet Reborn is by far the worst card for us, so we gained them in game 1, and they obviously remember that. 3PO, new sub, or resub, thanks so much. I'm gonna do this. Sauron's Ransom and Kavu in the same deck is pretty weird. I take the Niv. Crap. Alright, well now they have a Niv. Niv is like the ultimate mid-range beater. So, with no counterspells in our deck and no Thoughtseize in sight, might be in trouble here. They reveal it's Enchantment and Tamio. So our Goyfs are a lot bigger now, which is great. This Kavu has the ring.
Don't touch me, Frodo.
Attack and exile a card from the graveyard. They're going to exile a thing to trip my Goyfs. It's fine. No blocks. Again, Niv-Mizzet Reborn is a huge issue. Yeah, I'm curious to see, you know, how deep they're going to go. They're playing Uro also. Sure. And play a Shaman. Alright. And a fetch land. Okay. There's now an Uro in the graveyard. If I remove the Uro, it shrinks my Tarmogoyfs. That being said, I can just, I can't bolt this stupid thing. Yeah. This Niv-Mizzet Reborn is a huge issue. They're 20. I think we're going to game 3 here. They were going to game 3, and then the Blood Moons are coming in. Good instep. Exile Uro. That shrinks the thing. We have Scavenging Use also, so just untap. Untap. Draw. Yes, we get. Unfortunately, the 0 fetch land draw is pretty bad for us. But them's the breaks, I suppose. We have no way to cast most of our spells. We can play Scavenging Ooze. Just attack, I guess. Attack. Yeah, I mean, don't really see a solid way out here. Once they cast this Niv-Mizzet, we are in some big trouble. Yeah, they've also never played around. They haven't played around Blood Moon either. So, I think Blood Moon game 3 is pretty important. I think folks don't usually expect a Blood Moon from a 3-color deck. Also, even though this deck won the event, like. We got 4 types in there. Can't cast Uro yet, so we're in no rush to do that. We have no red mana, so we cannot cast Jarsoul. We cannot do anything. We do now that the Foothills is gone, but I guess I could have bolted this Shaman before they untapped. That might have been better, but Kavu exiling Planeswalker probably. The Ransom? That's great for us. He's planning on playing a Bolt anyway, so let's take 5 here. So yeah, they're not a Zoo deck, they're a Niv-Mizzet deck. That's why they're playing the Kabus. It's just like a timeless version of the modern Niv-Mizzet deck. Cracking a fetch. Yeah, I definitely should have folded this on my turn. It's very foolish. They go to 10. They cast Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Yeah, that's bad. So top 10 cards. 1 card for each color pair. They get Shaman, Drown the Lock, Jarsoul, Iteration. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. Hockey Lord resub, thanks so much. Alright. We're going to attempt to exile a land. They can obviously exile in response if they want to. I think we're just dead here, but might be going to game 3. Exile a land. Make a white. Alright, we're going to go to game 3. Alright, so Blood Moon goes back in. You know, they look more like a Zoo deck in the first game. I guess the Star Automat's kind of threw it off, but alright, so we're going to take out, bring all 4 Blood Moons. I would say this Ooze is unnecessary. I would say these Bolts are pretty bad also. They kill Deathrite Shaman, but that's it. We have pushes that can do that also. Honestly, our Bowmasters aren't very good against them, right? They have almost no card draw. And nothing really to kill with it either. I can see Shavy a few Bowmasters. Tear Asunder. We also don't have many ways to actually remove a Niv-Mizzet. Let's just cut the Bowmasters. And bring in 2 Terra Sunders and the Ooze. I bring in Fable too, actually. Fable's pretty good. So maybe we don't bring in the Fable, Lelia, Jarsoul. I'm going to shave it Jarsoul. And ask reviews. Sure, show us. Try this. Yeah, Slaughter Games was a card I had no idea was even on the format, honestly. So, had no idea. On the play. We've got discard spell, Fable, Iteration. We're going to keep this. Not a very good Blood Moon hand, obviously, but definitely the risk of playing Blood Moon, your 3-color deck for sure. 2 discard spells, though, and Iteration is pretty sweet. Alright, ship it. Crack the fetch. The card. If we found a fetch last game, it might have been alright, but we should just drew 0 fetch lands, so. Alright, we're gonna want Blood Crypts. Fire up the Inquisition. We see a hand of land, 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 land.
Oh, it's
Lightning Helix, Veil of Summer. Alright, I mean, Helix is pretty bad against us. Let's take the Veil. Play, draw, Veil of Summer. Huge difference, obviously. Tap land. Another iteration. Alright, so Thoughtseize. They drew a Leyline Binding. Take the Binding, I guess, right? They can Helix my Fable token. It's totally fine, I think. We have iterations, too, so... Take Binding. Play Stomping Ground tapped. Just take it. Elbrin. Resub. Thanks so much. Pile Driver, folks! Pile Drivers. Rise up. Shock in the Foundry. We draw the land. I mean... I guess we're just gonna play the Fable. We could, play Perilous Iteration. Because obviously playing Fable is going to get helixed. We want to clear the way for Minx and Boo, I think. Let's get a swamp. Play the Fable. Get a swamp. Start finding our basics, putting our Tron together. Play Fable. They'll helix the token, and they don't have anything else going on, really, which is good for us. So. Can't cast Sauron's Ransom next turn. On the old Naya mana base. Probably not. We might just get one iteration, maybe. Try to find a land before. Here's a Perilous Terra Kabu. Alright, we draw land. Alright, so... Playing Minx and Boo here isn't that good, because it just died to the Kabu, obviously. Maybe iteration. I'm just going to keep this hand. I think it stands fine. Submit 0. Cast iteration. 2 or less, 3 or more. We find a Jarsol, which is pretty good. Play Deathrite Shaman. Play Polluted Delta. And just say go. Must play Jarsol by next turn. They can exile something. Doesn't matter that much. Big deal is no Niv-Mizzet, and let's see if they take Thoughtseize here. They're going to loot. So if we get the Jarsol Thoughtseize, it's a huge game. Discard our thing, so they're 1 turn off of Niv-Mizzet, obviously. So take 5. Shock in Godless Shrine. Play. What are they even going to name? Go nuts.
That's it. I'm going
You go name a card. Have a good time. Unmoored Ego. This card like probably shouldn't be in their deck for game 3, but sure. It's a good one-up main deck if you're playing like Bring to Light and stuff, but don't think there's a single card that in their deck. They're gonna name Jarsol. Wow. Does this reveal? Does not reveal. So I don't know how they knew I had that, but sure. We just draw a card. All right. Is Bring to Light an arena? Maybe it's not. I don't remember. All right, so let's get this tapped. Untap and draw a 4/5 Tarmogoyf. All right, let's guess iteration. I'm trying to find out what to kill this stupid Kabu. Looking for a Fatal Push. We find another iteration and a Lelia. That's not ideal. We're also currently at 8. And they have Helixes in their deck and stuff too. I could like Lelia here. I can also just Goyf Shaman. It's pretty good too. Yeah, let's just Goyf Shaman, I guess. If they have a dragon next turn, we're in some pretty big trouble, but... Make it green. Goyf Shaman. If they attack with the Kabu, it's going to be an interesting question of what do we do. You probably just have to block it. I don't know. There's no creatures in the graveyard, so gaining life with the Shaman's not really a thing. Obviously, Active Reflection would be great, but we'll see what happens.
Make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you.
Gotta exile the enchantment, shrink the Goyf. Do we block with something here? I think we do. I don't watch that or random helix or something like that. I'm just gonna block with the freaking Shaman. Not ideal, but So we have Iteration and Lilia that both need casting. Shock. Oh, come on. They always have it. Alright, so Iteration, Shaman, Kabu. They only draw 3, but it's still 6/6. It's honestly a very hard thing for our deck to kill. We have the 2 Terror Thunders I brought in as the literal only cards of a deck that kill Niv-Mizzet. That's kind of the issue with some of these decks that get over metagamed, where like they're so metagamed against the common threats in the format that they can't beat the weird threats like Niv-Mizzet Reborn. So definitely a really good, really good deck to play against these kind of mid-range piles. That being said, we are pretty much just dead here. Like, play another Iteration. We hit the Seiju Blood Moon right on time, obviously. They did obviously get pretty lucky because they had nothing in their hand but lands on turn 3, but that's the breaks, I guess. Played the Seiju, and then yeah, I mean 6 in the air returns a lot, and I don't think we're getting through otherwise. Again, no way to really remove it. We just play Goyf, leave up Reflection, I guess. We'll lose a Lelia, but like whatever. Yeah, alright. Play Goyf, and we will say go. Goodbye, Lelia. We take 6 and go to 2. And then we've got 2 creatures in the graveyard. Gain a little bit of life. Yeah, I mean, kind of known as like the mid-range killer in other formats like Modern and stuff. And I mean, a lot of mid-rangey stuff in Timeless for sure. We have Kabu, Iteration, Shaman. Here comes Territorial Kabu. Gonna exile. Can't drink the Goyfs. Alright, we're gonna copy a Goyf. Probably copy a Goyf, just block with all 3 Goyfs. Unless they have a removal spell here, it should be pretty gross. Drown. Yeah, so they just have everything, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're super dead. Alright, that's fine. So, really, really good draws. And, of course, the mid-range killer itself, Niv-Mizzet. And then that's probably kind of the issue with over metagaming in this format, where if all of your kill spells are super efficient against the popular threats, and someone plays an unpopular threat, you're like, what do I do? All right. Yeah, so our only removal for Niv-Mizzet is the 2, what's it called, things. GG Res, Terror Thunders. All right, on the draw, we can keep this. Get Shaman and a fetch land, a bunch of one-mana spells. Blood Moon a little too late last game. Here's Mishra's Bauble. Here's fetch land. I mean, shock land and Thoughtseize. Sure. Probably would have bobbled first. Take a little peek, but get a little more info. See what I want to take here. Can't take the land. Take the Jarsel. Cool. But then bobble me. Yeah, bobble me first, I would think. I have more information, but draw a card. And we draw a land. Sick. So let's go. Maybe I should just play our own discard spell first. We should get Swamp. Get Swamp, cast Inquisition. I think we do. Let's ship it. Swamp, Inquisition. Take a look. They've got Unholy Heat, Inquisition, Dreadhorde, Arcanist. So Heat kills Shaman. So just a lot of resource exchange here. Let's take the discard spell. I want them to spend 2 mana on the Arcanist so I can spend 1 to kill it. Yeah, sure. Take the discard spell. Say go. They go land Arcanist. I go kill it Shaman. We draw a Bloodstained Mire. Casting Shaman just dies to the Unholy Heat, but I just bolt Thoughtseize, I guess, right? Let's get Stomping Ground. So let's go Bolt. And Thoughtseize. And looks like we're in pretty good shape here. Just a lot of resource exchange. Alright, they got 2 lands in hand. Nothing else going on. We've got 2 good threats. Fetch land by... Why'd they fetch? They shock here. They're playing Shadow. Nope, get a Swamp. Sure. Possibly also Blood Moon. Actually, never mind. They're not playing Blood Moon. Obviously, they lures.
Waka waka.
Alright, so we're just going to get a Forest. And Shaman Bowmasters. They get to recast a Bobble, which is kind of annoying, but... Play Shaman. Hold up Bowmasters, so they go. They know I have this, obviously, but if they go to Bobble, we can put the Bowmaster in play. Kind of do that. Any ones? No. Like to exile the Arcanist before they can cast it. Here's Luris. Here's Mishra's Booble. Alright, just gonna cast Bowmasters. They can't draw a response, obviously. This is a delayed trigger, so... We draw another Bowmasters. That kind of sucks. That was like the one draw that really punishes for casting Bowmasters. So obviously I could have doubled up and killed this, but it's fine, I guess. We're just going to eat the Shaman, and I think buy Gigantha, honestly. Alright, so Forest. Goodbye, Arcanist. Let's attempt a jam. See how frisky they're feeling. I guess the Bowmaster itself could attack too, because like I'm pretty happy with that exchange. Yeah, it should attack because now I'm not gonna block. So, all right, they're gonna bobble on trigger Bowmasters. That's fun. So, Nugia. Play a new Arcanist. That's pretty good. We can obviously use this targets, right? Yes, so I can use the Shaman to exile another target, which is fine. Yeah, they gotta. Yeah, that was a very bad attack. That was very stupid on my part. You're attacking with both, attack with none, not one. Here's Gigantha. Want to leave up Shaman to counter whatever they hit off of that. I'm just gonna play Shaman here, leave up Bowmaster and Deathrite Shaman. And just say go, I believe. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, we have double Shaman in play. The Bowmaster, but trying to draw a card off the Bobble. So, if I ping the Luris, they can't attack. Yeah, it might have been better too, I guess. We have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We're going to fire up the Hive. Here comes Arcanist and Hive. This seems very good for us, so... Target the Unholy Heat. Exile a card. Dart says, think we'll do anthologies for timeless pump up power cards in the format. Stuff like Tron, Grist. I don't know, honestly. I'm not quite sure what their vision for this format is yet. Alright, so definitely want to kill the Arcanist. Oh, we're at black mana. That's so bad. Alright. That's fine. Just do this. Start really good block, honestly. So, yeah, whatever. Sure. That's fine. We got an opens weekend. It's going to be limited, I think. Exxon limited. So, Rakdos, Luris, Arcanist stuff. Definitely want 2 pushes. I'd say want these Fables, too. I would say Moons are out. Not a very good Moon matchup. Scavenging Ooze also pretty interesting. Bolts are pretty important against them. Bowmaster is honestly not, like, great against them. It's fine, but unexciting. Lelia, Jarsoul, Minx Kimbu all seem excellent. Veil is like, it doesn't even work against all of our stuff. You know, like we're on the draw also, so I'm gonna cut 2 Bowmasters. It's funny how hard decks push themselves to not be bad against Bowmasters. Just a defining feature of the format. Jarsoul's really good. Yeah, Kurt's the same. Stands good. You can keep this. 2 big time card advantage cards. 2 interactive cards. 3 lands. Shockin'. Darcy. Sure. And Bobble. Sure. So we're gonna Thoughtseize. Alright, now Rejuvenate Goyf. I was gonna fetch Swamp. Go fetch Swamp, cast 1 mana spell, tap land, 1 mana spell. But now I've drawn Goyf, I'm more inclined to just let's fetch Swamp anyway, I guess, but let's just fetch Swamp. Fetch Swamp, Thoughtseize. Long says, does Tarmogoyf play over Soul of a Loss because of the sack discard? Yeah, having to discard a card sacrifice creature is a huge, huge cost. So 2 heats, a discard spell, and a Bowmaster. I think the discard spell is best because we have two chunkers in our hand. So also a proactive card they can cast to get their thing Delirium. So they've got Sorcery, Artifact, Land. They're going to crack this Bloodstained Mire very quickly. And attack for 1. Sure. I mean, no interest in getting heated, really. So I think we just push this Channeler, play a tap land. That will give them Delirium for the 2 Unholy Heats, though. So we got a little work to do here, but all right, do this. So you go. Will they Bowmaster? Glacier Frost, you're the best. Here's Bowmaster. Sure, I'm trying to kill this. So play Bowmaster, make 2 tokens, yada yada yada, or 2/1/1s. We don't draw cards in any manner, so. And they rip an Arcanist. Pretty good draw, honestly, Arcanist. Obviously didn't know we had that, and we used the removal spell, and now we are probably cooked. They have active Arcanist, and we just have no way to stop it. Or why aren't these have a little symbol that shows they have Delirium? It's annoying. Yeah, we're dead. Play Jaroslavich, kill it before combat because they have two 1/1 mana Terminates in their hand, which is very bad for us. So, and they have Flashback Terminate also. So, active Arcanist is a huge issue. The only saving grace here is that we have some time, as the clock isn't very fast, but even playing like Goyf and Shaman trying to overload the removal spells doesn't work because this thing's free anyway, so maybe just shock this and 5 Gigantid, so you go. Try to draw a kill spell for Dreadhorde. They get to Inquisition us. That's the only spell they can cast profitably with no things in play. And it's not that fast of a clock, so like maybe we can put it together. Alright. Cast Inquisition. Our hand's juiced, but they just have a bunch of Terminates. Yeah, I would say we need to draw a way to kill this Arcanist immediately. That is the first and foremost. They take the Tarmogoyf. Only 3. They'll be not a super fast clock, which is nice. It's by Luris here. They're going to shock again. Must be playing Shadow, I guess. We draw another Lelia. Yeah, so no real recourse here, honestly, because we Yeah, we're just on the Dread Horde lock. Yeah. And the next turn I just play Lurrus plus Channeler. I don't really see a way out here. I guess best Lelia of all time. No, they're just kill anyway. I'll just go next game. All right, so yeah, tough game. We just got soloed by an Arcanist, unfortunately. Game 3. Anything changed? Not really. Again, our Bowmasters still aren't very good. We only have 4. Maybe if we have 4 push and 4 bold, I guess that's pretty good. They had Delirium. Pretty sure. They had Artifact, Creature, Land. Yeah, they had Delirium. Oh, did they lose it because they removed the discard spell? Maybe. Okay, that's fair. So no Delirium. Took the Goyf. I guess we got a Jarsoul then, right? So did I punch? Maybe. Oh, game 3. Not great, but fine. We can keep this. Play Delta Sig up. Get Blood Grip. Yes, Bolt. Looking for a 1-drop here, hopefully. I think something similar to Historic Madness could be in Timeless. What do you gain from the Timeless card set? The thing is, it's really, really hard to like brew or play a deck in Timeless unless your deck has like, you know, a dozen banned cards in it. Like you have to have like a lot of the cards like Lightning Bolt, Ragaband, Deathmatch Shaman, etc. to make it worth it to play a deck in Timeless, you know? So that's pretty good. All right, discard spell. We see discard spell, Bolt. They're playing a Looting actually, and they have Croxa also. Well, let's take the Inquisition. We can try and get our Jarsoul on. Play lands they go. Then maybe Jarsoul Thoughtseize next turn. That'd be kind of sweet. Powerless Iteration, super sweet. Of the digital only cards, biggest players in Timeless. Jarsoul's huge. Iteration's pretty good. Can't think off the top of my head of other ones. All right, let's get, I think, another Blood Crypt. Yeah. Stupid. I should have gotten a green source maybe, but nah, I think it's good. So, a Molten Impact's good. Kami and the Bamboo Grove's good also. Alright, so obviously if I play Jarsoul, it just dies. Goyf is a 4/5, which would not die to bolts. Kind of like that, actually. Let's go Goyf. And say go. They didn't Croxa me. Or cast Looting. I feel like Looting is a real risky card in a freaking Bowmasters matchup, right? Like, they have their own Bowmasters, sure. Ragaband is very close to unplayable, I agree. Every deck's playing 1,000 interaction spells and 4 Bowmasters. Ragaband's only good against the completely non-interactive decks like Belcher or whatever. So yeah. Here's the Looting, man. Yeah. Alright. Seems bold. We obviously boarded out 2 of our Bowmasters, but I think that like Brainstorm and Looting are just like pretty huge liabilities in the Bowmaster format. It's just like it's very risky. So they discard a Croxa, play a land, Dragon Skull Summit. So they've got Looting Croxa. Their hand is Blood Crypt Bolt X. Yeah, zap. And it's iteration time. Let's guess. So let's iterate first. And give ourselves a cheap card and an expensive card. We get a Minkskin Boo and a Lightning Bolt. Kind of not good actually because very hard to cast both of these. I had to draw exactly a land. They might Croxa next turn. That'll suck. You probably. They did cast Looting. This card probably is good. Yeah, unfortunately, we want to hit a 3 there, not a 4. 13 to 18. Let's attack. Let's take a block bolt. Let's just guess the division. Let's start there. Sorcery creature land instant. Just your average Goyf. They have 2 bolts. All right. So if I attack, you would trade Goyf for Bowmaster's token and bolts. They would Kroxa. I would just push it. I play Jarsel also. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Autumn resub. Thanks so much. All right. Sego. They have active Kroxa. We each card Minx and Boost. We're losing anyway, which is kind of cool. So probably get Swamper Mountain here. Cast Kroxa. We each card Minx and Boo. Untap. I would like to Jarsel. We gotta kill Kroxa though, so if we don't draw a land, we'll have to push it. Pitching Minx also grows Goyf, which is kind of cool. So casting Kroxa shrinks Goyf. Pitching Minx grows Goyf. Back to being a 4/5. We have Planeswalker, Sorcery, Land, Instant. Inquisition's a pretty good draw, actually, because he gives us a thing to do. So it's Fatal Push, Inquisition. So leaving them with actively nothing. Attack for 5. So 8 to 11. They have a Castle Locthwain, but we lose our bolts, which is annoying. But whatever. We have Jarsel. So pretty bad iteration. We didn't draw anything off of it, but they're going to flashback looting, which does help get them to Kroxa again. We have Jarsel Bolt into Iteration, which is pretty good. Discarding 2 Blood Crypts. Prefer if I didn't draw Fatal Push or an Unholy Heat here. I guess Heat's not even on, but Minx can boo again. Alright. Here's Jarsel. 3/3. Being combat in our turn, we can flashback a spell that costs 1 for free. Don't think there are many mana cards that can kill it, so should go for lethal here, right? Just gonna go for a bolt, try and kill him. Hell yeah!
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancake.
Jarsel's messed up. Pretty messed up card.
I want to suck your blood.
Alright. Ant's Great Keep. Obviously a little reliant on Deathrite Shaman, but opponent's in the old Tankaroni here. Could fire up Thoughtseize instead of the Shaman first. Try and see what we're up against, but no land though. It's a little rough. Deck's got 23 lands. I think it's just. Oh, I can't get Blood Crypt. Oh, that's interesting. Right, because this is a Heath, it's like the 1 Heath in the deck or whatever. There's 2 Heaths. Sure, that's really awkward, but it's fun. All right, take 4. We're gonna Thoughtseize first. Let's see what's up. And we see a hand of Ranger's Firebrand, Bowmaster's Fire Inscription. Folks, we're in the Lord of the Rings block constructed format.
I wish the ring had never come to me.
Firebrand is good against our Deathrite Shaman, unfortunately. So Bowmasters or Fiery Inscription, they're meant for a enchantment. Ring tempts you. If you cast an instant or source spell, it deals 2 damage each opponent. Opponent is cooking. I mean, Bowmaster's not very good against us, honestly. Is it Inscription? Cool art, too. Or is it a Firebrand, actually? We can't really remove this, you know? I only have 1 firebrandable thing. I'm gonna take Bowmaster. Alright, so need to draw some lands here, obviously. You know, obviously our 1 land Shaman hand gets a lot worse when they have 2 shocks in their hand.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
Ranger's Firebrand. Yeah, a little gutter snipe we can't kill. Opponent is in the tank. The Lord of the Rings tank. Lockleaf Cliffs. This is a sorcery, important to note. Thoughtseize. Come on. Alright, really good drop, obviously. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. He draws some lands. Not a Lord of the Rings card. Ridiculous. Come on.
Who's in charge? Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge.
Pick a card, any card. Kings at heart. King of Hearts, get it? It's like a playing card. Joke. Stuff. Things. Come on! Take a card! Obviously, it's Deathrite Shaman. Thank you. Alright, Thoughtseize again. So, take the inscription. So now we're down to 2 shocks versus no lands. Will Screwbeat Flood? Find out. Right here. Right now. Alright, so we're going to say go. I think we're just going to fetch tap land, honestly, and not even bother casting Bowmasters. F and Staff and Reset, thanks so much. I think our alliance total is kind of important here, so... We're going to Lelia the crap out of them, probably. So let's get a Blood Crypt. Draw Swamp. So... We'll just cast Shaman, right? Jars will cast Shaman. Combat! Deathrite Shaman. They're going to kill it immediately, obviously, but like, it's fine, I think. Just get our value. Next turn, Lelia. Lelia! Got me on my knees, Lelia! Exile the card, please, Lelia! Opponent's, ponderous Gandalf here. So...
I wish the ring had never come to me.
Oh, now it's here. Don't actually have a 2-mana spell to cast yet, but... Alright, here's Lelia. Lelia! So, can't cast anything. This is sorcery. I want to attack step here if possible. We have a lot of 1s to draw too, so... No! Stop drawing cards. There's taps. There you go. What are they like doing? Like, what is their what's their plan here? Finger. Smashed my finger playing basketball last Thursday. They might be like fractured or broken or something like that. It really freaking hurts still. It's been 5 days, super swollen. Tarmogoyf. It's very, very annoying. Alright, attack for 3. We got a 5/6 Goyf and a Bowmash Simma Chamber too. They're just looking at the cool art on their Lord of the Rings cards. This is some pretty freaking cool art. Alright, I gotta say. That's perhaps the coolest art in the Lord of the Rings set. Are they a burn deck? Do they like bump in the night and stuff? Maybe. Yeah, I might need to go to a doctor. You know, I actually, like, I broke it. I mean, I didn't break it. I like, hurt it in the second game we played. I played, like, 6 more games. Just kind of, like, toughing it through. The first thing I did, so I reached my hand out to block a pass. My finger gets jammed in. Oh, it took a second, you know. Kind of jog back into the play. I get a pass, and the first thing I do is jack up a 3. Air ball. Everyone laughs. I'm just like, I just wanted to test it out, see how it felt, you know. Play the rest of the games. I kind of just like favored it and tried to keep it out of the you know, out of the way. But yeah. And now I actually cast Tarmogoyf for free, so please use the add-on that shows the cards. Untap.gg. Mouse over the cards. They're right there, my friend. Yeah, I don't think it's broken, but it definitely like still hurts really bad, so I don't know if it's like something. It's been 5 days, you know, I can like barely bend it. Coming in, opponent's just not doing anything. And they're going to play Bowmasters. That's fun. Kill Bowmasters. Line up a block or 2. We buy Gigantha. Just say go. Get a free Lelia next turn. Again, Jarls is a must-kill card. This card's so good. Sorcerer at speed on Firebrand really hurting them right now. Buy Gigantha, play a land, say go. You broke the growth plate in it and didn't wear a splint. My broken finger. Yeah, I'm not saying it's broken. Obviously, I'm just saying it like it's something. Not sure what it is, but it definitely is not just a jam. The ring.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
The Spellmaster's alone. It's so funny because like trying to build around the ring in Timeless, the Bowmaster formats is so risky. Discarding a land, taking the one. We can't block it because of the ring. It's Joe, the legendary orc. Alright, it's end step. Jarso's wild. Yeah, Jarso's a wildly powerful card. Probably should be nerfed, honestly. Alright, so there's tapped. We got a 5/5 Gigantha on the way here, too. We're casting a free Lelia, too. Combat, combat, combat! Hell yeah! Oh my god, Jarso casting all spells for free. Send it. Here they come. Here they come. Spoilers are at noon. Trying to attack here. Colligan's command, return Bowmaster. That's pretty good. Or whatever, still good for us. Chump block, go to 4. Just cast Gigantha. Gigantha's surprisingly good in this format. Doesn't let a bolt, doesn't let a push. Doesn't let a Bowmaster. Pretty well sized. A lot of like resource exchanges too in the format. So like, just like, you know, trade, have an extra card. Why does Charles look like he's posting for his Tinder profile? Yeah, he's a little bit of a pretty boy, yeah, for sure. Alright, you draw another land, sure. I mean, we're just gonna attack. Play like wave post combat. You can cast things under Blood Moon, yeah, for sure. Could play new Jarsoul and like reset it, but I don't think I'm ready to do that yet, honestly. We have to do it pre-combat so we can't attack. Attacks are pretty good here. Yes, I agree. Gigantha, I think the companion mechanics should be removed from the game, personally. They're never going to do that, obviously, but the fact that an 8-mana 5/5 is like really good, it's just like and almost free in deck building too, you know? It's an awkward thing. Is there a viable mono green deck in the format? Yeah, there's a mono green Field of the Dead deck, Natural Order, Prime Time, etc. Alright, so play Goyf, Seg out. They're at 1, we're at 8. I imagine it's like we could lose this game, you know. It's like a chain of cards. They're going to shock us, return Bowmaster, sure. 6-1. They have a Bowmaster and the card they just drew. A 5. So you can't block here. They get to loot. Cool. So yeah, weird looking like red-black Lord of the Rings deck. I think our moons are out. There's only 2 colors, so we're going to bring in our Fables. Probably the Ooze, honestly. Don't want these pushes? I don't think so. I don't seem particularly creature heavy. Try this. Give it a spin around, y'all. If you're just tuning in, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. First, remember that follow button, watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, do a lot of cool Timeless videos on YouTube and stuff. And folks are enjoying Timeless, pretty fun new format, obviously. It's just to play a little Historic still, but I have some Historic and Standard on tap for tomorrow, I think, or I don't know. Schedule is being worked on. No snow day here. John was up at 7 o'clock and on his way to school. We got about 2 inches, but it's not that bad. If you want to see the snow, posted it on Twitter. There you go. Look at this. Follow me on Twitter. Boom. There it is. Snow. They said snow. I gotta get the bread and milk. All right. On the play here against Lord of the Rings. Man, nice basic lands. I mean, we're going to keep, but... We're going to Thoughtseize before we cast Shaman. Alright, discard spell. Discard spells for days. Companions are really fun and limited, don't get me wrong. But, alright, we're going to cast this Shaman. It's probably going to die, but I was stupid. I should play the freaking Forest. Whatever. Shaman shouldn't be unbanned anything. It's just like one of the best cards of all time, so... Definitely a short list for best creature of all time. Alright, they iteration too. Alright, now we're in like we need to draw some spells here. Kind of range. Although we do have a Shaman, obviously. Alright. Just play fetch land and say go. Leave up Bolt and Shaman activation. Or Bowmaster too. Companions are they're really fun and limited. I think companions are great for limited. I thought Ikoria limited pre-companion nerf was phenomenal. The old companion mechanic for limited was great, but constructed not so good. Even the new companion mechanic was good in limited too. It was a lot of fun in March of the Machine as well. Shaman lives. Wow, all right. Thoughtseize you, I guess. What do you got there, friend? We got 10 inches of snow in Tennessee. Colligan's Command. Discard and shock. That's fine. I'm just going to eat and discard a land. So, just eat this Inquisition. Discard a land. Look at the old Handaroni here. We see... I guess that's good for us technically, right? They just have literally nothing, so we'll just say go. Say draw a card. Don't play the perfect card here, please. All right. This is where Gigantha comes in big time. Draw bolts. I'm just gonna say go. They have Bowmaster they drew. They're gonna Takenuma with nothing in the bin. Here we go, folks. The Naked Takenuma. Bolt. Inscription. I had a Bowmaster. They're playing Leyline of Combustion, too. It's like the weirdest burn deck of all time. Right. Obviously, I have my own Bowmaster for their Bowmaster. They shock and say go. That's weird. Lelia. I like that shock. Well, might be another Colligan's Command. Like, what else costs 2 and then 5? You know, 2 and then 3. You just buy Gigantha here and say go. Let them cast their Bowmaster first so I can cast mine second. And then see if they K-Command or not. Here's Bowmaster. Any hard control decks viable in Timeless? Yeah, there's a blue-black Dimir control deck with Lurrus. Just like a Lurrus, 4 Bowmasters, and then some Snapcasters, and then just a bunch of control cards. There was an event. Again, this deck won the event over the weekend that Anzid put on. So there are deck lists. We're playing a few decks from that event today. Alright, so attack. Draw Minkskin Boo. Just gonna say go and like upkeep Bowmaster, I think. This is no reason to upkeep it, right? Sure. Mystic Sanctuary is legal, yes. Joe says, hot take. Bowmasters feel like mental misstep, in which the best answer to Bowmaster is a Bowmaster bad game design. That's not a hot take at all. That's a freezing cold, ice cold, snowy take. Couldn't agree more. Alright, so Bowmaster on Bowmaster action. Common refrain here. No blocks. They have their own Bowmaster. I lose my thing, so I guess I would just bolt though, right? Yeah, whatever, sure. Just bolt the thing. It's fine. Good too. Yeah, the only answer to a bad guy at Bowmaster is a good guy at Bowmaster. Simple as that. We draw Thoughtseize. I'm actually pretty inclined to Thoughtseize here. And before I guess Lelia, because I'm feeling K-Command or something here. Although they have K-Command, it kind of sucks, but I guess if I thought they had K-Command, I shouldn't have killed the Bowmaster. But I didn't know I was drawing this, so I'll just skip first cast, whatever. Cast the Thoughtseize. Again, based on their shock like 2 turns ago, I'm inclined to believe it might have a K command. Yeah, I mean, Bowmaster just dies the most common card in the format. It's pretty bad. Aaron told me I look like Steve-O. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Thought sees you. Also right Garfield. They're going to call against command. So I had the read, and they're going to make me discard. Wait, they're gonna shock me? I don't know how shock is ever better than kill Bowmaster or make me discard, but sure. So an extremely aggressive shock there. Here's Bowmaster, sure. Yeah, that's fine. And look at their hand. We see Legion's End and Ranger's Firebrand. Legion's End is whatever, sure. Alright, so we'll just bolt the Bowmaster, I guess. Alright, so they're gonna rip Fiery Inscription, which like makes them shocking me look kind of smart, I guess. And they're going to give the ring to probably the Orc, because I'm going to kill Bowmaster with the bolt. I don't want them looting, because they have this Legion. I'm just going to bolt the thing they target, so.
Don't tempt me further.
Alright, we're going to kill Joe the Orc army here. So they can't loot away this worthless Legion's End. Now we're going to Lelia them. Lelia! Got me on my knees. Alright, so can't cast that, but now it's out of Ranger's Firebrand range, which is a sentence I can say on the stream occasionally. They should play. Alright, we have another Lelia. Alright, so Legion's End. Attack again. Attack again. And we get a land. It's cool. We can Minkskin Boo. We're 1 away from just killing them with a fling. You guess to go Minkskin Boo, right? Sounds good to me. You got Forest, Minkskin Boo, make a hamster, and then just grow the hamster, I guess, right? Just like super dead next turn, so. End kills the Boo, but like, I guess it's true. I guess if I draw Bolt, I'm dead, right? I just gave him a target for the end. Yeah, I might have been wrong, actually. Not sure what's right though, honestly. So, yeah, that had been a lightning bolt. We were just dead here. Because now I gave them a target for the Legion's End, and they have I take 2 off of it, so I wouldn't have taken 2 otherwise. Yeah, so I was actually dead to lightning bolt. I was dead to Firebrand, Cole against command. That was a big mistake on my part, but never punished, etc., etc. So, go get him. Lelia, you're dead. So, play bad, win anyway. That's how we do things here on the old Jim Davis stream, so we'll take it. Their deck was weird. Alright, so look at the stats. I definitely don't like that this deck is kind of soft to, off-meta creatures. Blood Moon didn't end up mattering in those games, but I don't know, this deck seems exactly fine to me. Obviously, Nicole won the event with it, which is super cool. Congrats to her. But I don't know, just seems really, really middle of the road to me. I do like Iteration. Lelia and Jarso both are really, really busted, which is very, very cool. But yeah, I don't know. Seems good. If you like Jund stuff, super solid deck. Nothing wrong with it at all, but feels a little basic to me. But deck's cool. 2-1. More to play on stream. You two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe.